Good afternoon, good afternoon. I am SandGrain1 and this is episode 8 of the Sand Pack series. I was thinking that it's about time that I created a tree farm, and I'm going to use forestry, of course. So these are the recipes for the actual tree farm, the planter if you will, and the logger. Logger is the expensive part here with diamond components. Otherwise the recipes were similar. The arboretum used gold, so there. I have prepared a little bit over here. Well, basically just made a hole in the ground. Place the arboretum at the bottom here, and it needs humus, saplings, and saplings, and it will output sand. And the logger works as a passive block there, or it's an active block, but it doesn't have any interface. It will spit out logs and saplings. So I will need to feed saplings back into the arboretum as long as there is room for saplings here, and any extra saplings should be transported away. The plan for those saplings is to turn it into biomass in the factory over there. The sand that is created should also be shipped back and into the peat farm as the component, as the peat, the bog earth needs sand. Yep. And that's it. I need to create humus, and that requires fertilizer and dirt. 8 dirt creates 8 humus, I believe, in addition to one fertilizer in the middle of the crafting bench. And the fertilizer needs sand and apatite. So we're finally going to use these, if I can find them, these. So I think that one of these creates 8 fertilizer, and 8 fertilizer is enough for 8 humus, which in turn creates a total of 64 humus. So let's just do that quickly to test the theory. So 64. So 1 apatite will give me 64 humus. And this machine will work in the same way as the peat bog did. It will place the humus for me, but I need to create some infrastructure around this. It needs to be powered, among other things. So we're going to be doing that today. Let's start with the supply of energy here. Not entirely sure where to put the engine. Let's just put it here for now. We're going to take peat directly from the peat farm. So piping here. If I put a wooden pipe here, in order to take anything out of this chest, it will connect here to this stone pipe, and we want to prevent that, so we're going to remove it and replace it with a wooden pipe. Then put back the red wire there. We can't do the same here because two wooden pipes will not connect, so I can't place a wooden pipe here, and any other pipe will connect to this in addition to this one. So I will need to take it one out before going up. Now let's bring a signal here, and we want, if the red wire here is on, it means that it should supply peat. Let's just make room for more so that it stores up more peat here. So along the way here. And here we can test if there is any peat in the engine. So if there is any fuel, or if the fuel level is too low, then send some fuel here. The engine is currently off. Let's see, we need some more. Let's put some. Let's do that. We need a gold. Oops, we need a gold gate here. Speed it up. Like so. Let's see how fast it goes, how far it gets. It's slowing down here, but should I add? Yeah, let's add one goal somewhere here. Oh, I ran out of levers. Like that. So this engine should now fill up with peat. The next step would be to get some humus up into the machine. So we're now going to need to do some piping. Yeah, we're going to have separate lines here. So this is the line for the peat going to the engine, and that's one-way ticket, sort of. The sand being produced by the farm will come here and in here, and if there is room here, it will be put down into this chest, which means that we can probably remove this red wire here. It's no longer needed because the farm will supply the sand. And that means that I can probably replace some here, maybe, I don't know. Replace the blue there with the red instead. We'll see. And the dirt being made here should be sent here to the tree farm, so that it can be used in the production of humus. That should be the plan. I need to supply some apatite as well. I will probably do that manually. I have only the 3 stacks of apatite, so it's not. There really isn't a lot of things that I can supply to the system anyway. But yeah, let me get some pipes. The pipes has been acquired in addition to some chest crafting tables and resources here. So let's see what we can do with that. So saplings and logs is going to come out of the logger. We want saplings to go into the arboretum, as well as humus. Let's keep one humus with me so that I can sort other stuff out. I do not want anything to go up. So we're going to block that. That should be the rules for that gold, that diamond pipe, I think. Sand. Yeah, sand will now go down with the logs because there isn't any, because that will be the default route. Okay, so I'm going to need some gold pipe here, but let's place some regular pipes for now. One more down. We're going to make a humus factory along this wall, I think. So oops. Wooden pipe. Let's see, what's the red one? I want dirt to come in here, but I can set that rule later. Let's continue this line. Okay, so that should provide dirt here. I'm sorry, Mr. Chicken. So we need to create the fertilizer. The fertilizer is going to require sand. Let's see, which order should we make this? Let's fill this chest with dirt. A lot of dirt here. Dirt should go up into the chest. Need an automatic crafting table to combine the dirt with the fertilizer. Here we want... Let's see, we do not want anything to connect to there or there. And we need to make the fertilizer somewhere, like there for example. And we want wait, that's where we want the sand to go. No, let's store some sand here. So that's where we store sand. Okay, so sand should go up. And of course I'm running out of sandstone pipes. The fertilizer should be moved from that chest and over in this chest, like so. And I need to somehow pump the humus out of this chest here into this pipe. Might want to do that behind actually, or I could do that above here. Yeah, we'll see. Sand here. That should the sand should combine with... Oh, I need the apatite chest as well. So sand... Actually, we could put the apatite here, and then let the fertilizer just fill up a few slots here, so... Because we are feeding apatite in manually anyway, we can just... Yeah, we can store it in this chest. So sand is used here as along with some fertilizer. And the fertilizer in this chest is then used here. Actually, we need to make some. Set the recipe again. Need to make some like this. Along with dirt. Lots of dirt. And we need to pump that out. So these two here are now too close to one another because I can't effectively take anything out of this without interfering with this up here. The alternative is to have some piping behind here. So that might be an idea. You can pipe it from out of this and into this here. So down like that. But I need some additional pipes. Let me get that. So I got my hands on some extra pipes and I have added them to the system here. And I dug behind here. So right now there's some pipes right behind these two here, moving fertilizer over in this chest here. I also moved the apatite I had here into this chest. And let's see, I could add the dirt I have here to that chest. Like so. And yeah, this is also some piping behind here. So this is where the finished product, the humus, is taken out back here and into this diamond pipe where it is sorted, so it's sent in the red here. All logs and saplings will travel here. And I have changed the rules in this pipe here so that any logs and saplings will now go out here. Sand will continue to go down, but yeah, and any excess materials of all other materials. So the yellow one is now the default because it hasn't any rules here. So that is why everything will go out the yellow coming here. That is undefined. There's some glitches involved with the pipes at the moment. I also remembered something here. I need to handle any ash somehow, so I just added a temporary solution for that. The ash will, the engine will spit out any ash out here, and I will now send that down into this chest here instead of losing it. This ash can actually be used in the production of, for example, fertilizer. So it might become handy. You don't want to lose it. So this is the functional system here. This is the gate powering the wooden pipe, and that is powered when this gate here detects that the arboretum is running out of soil. Right now it's full, so the red pipe wire is off, which is why it's not making any here. Right now I'm manually turning on and off the engine. I hope that I don't need to turn it off so often. The only input to this system now is dirt, I believe. I will need to supply some dirt to the system, manually probably. So it's now building the tree farm. Using of the humus. I have very few saplings, but that should sort it out sort itself out after a while. I think the system is functioning now, so I'm kind of happy with it. Yeah, it's a very crude setup here. There's a lot of things I would like to have changed, but I can't do everything on camera. Actually, why did I remove these? I need them. I don't think the farm will extend here. First sapling planted. Let us see how this goes. This will now be running for a while, and I will supervise it to see if everything is going the way it should. And I will get back to you if I have any additional information. So it has been running for a little while now. It has chopped down 2 trees, and there is one problem with the piping up here. Saplings is ejected from the top of the logger, so we need to change the piping here. Like so. That should spit out some saplings. And I have an iron pipe here because the logs will still come out from the side here. So this should fix the problem with the lost saplings. I thought it was strange that the saplings just disappeared and never went anything. I thought something was wrong with the system. But now it should have some extra saplings here that it can, so that it can replant here. But yeah, I'm happy with the system. It seems to be working. Down here as well. I haven't had any additional humus being created yet, I think. Well, actually it has to be some. And I'm obviously sorting sand. Strangely. Need to supervise that. But we have our first logs, 8 of them. And I think that's enough for this episode. Perhaps we can see the logs coming out here as well. Sand is coming out at least. And there is still the logs. Logs moving down. I need some golden pipe here to speed them up when they're on their way out of here. But yeah, I think that's enough for this episode. I will polish this up and I will fill you in on any changes I might do. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.